Hello guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today we'll be seeing about deck. So basically deck has both functionalities of stack and queue together. So suppose we having this as a deck. So suppose this is the front and this is the back. So you can push at the front, you can pop from front. Again you can push at the back, you can pop from the back. You can delete or erase any element from the deck. You can insert any element like this. You can insert any element, and these are some functionalities which are used in deck. So in order to use deck, we need to include deck in our program. So this is how we include deck. And for initialization, so for initialization you use suppose we want deck of int type and we'll name as deck. So this is our deck which is created. Now if you want to push some element, so we can use push front 1. So 1 will be pushed here. Now again if we do like push front 2, then it will be like 2 1. If we use like push back 3, then it will be like 3. And again we can write push back 4, so it will be like this 4. So these are the elements which are pushed in our deck. And in order to iterate, you can use two methods again. One is for each and another is using iterator. So first I'll see using iterator. So first we need to create iterator of deck. So this is how we create iterator it, and we'll just run our loop. So it equal to dq.begin and it not equal to dq.end it plus plus, and we can see out our star it for printing the value. And again the simpler method is using for each. We can directly use AutoX in dq cout x. That's it. If you want to get the first element, then you can directly use dq.front, and for getting the last element you can directly use dq.back. Now if you want to insert some element in a deck in between somewhere, so you can use insert function. So suppose we'll take new pen. Suppose we have deck and we want to insert some, so you can directly use dq.insert and iterator and the value which you want to give to that value, give to that position. So suppose we are giving 3, and here 1 2 3 and 4 is there. And suppose we made iterator and pointing iterator equal to dq.begin. Now if you use like it, then the element will be pushed at the first position inserted. So in this case the output will be 3 1 2 3 4, because iterator is pointing at the first, and it will insert element at that position and just like before this position, like 0th index it will be pushed and other will be shifted again ahead of this. So like 1 will come here, 2 3 and 4 like this. And so if you want to remove element, you can use pop. So again pop can be from front or back, so you can use front for removing the front element and dq.pop back for removing the element from the back. And again you can use erase method if you want to delete from somewhere in between. So again erase, take the iterator. Suppose we want to delete some elements, so you can just give the iterator to that position and it will delete that element from the you need to use dq dot erase, then it will work fine. And again you can access using normal for loop as well. For example, if you want to iterate, you can use this loop, I equal to dq dot size I plus plus, and if you see out using like dq dot dq I, then it will show the values which are in this form. So 3 1 2 4 it will again show. Okay, so I guess this is all what we have here. And so the functionalities which we discussed today are like pushback, okay, for pushing at the back, push front, pushing at the front, pop front for removing, pop back for again removing from the back. And this all operations can be done in order of 1. And again erase function which we discussed, and I guess insert, that again takes order of n because you need to traverse to that position in order to erase or delete. Whereas pop push you need to just use deck for storing it, which can be done in order of 1. And if you iterate or you want to print some elements, you can, that can be again done in order of n because you need to iterate to the deck first. Okay guys, I guess that's it for today. We'll be solving questions on deck in the coming videos, but today scope of today's class is only to discuss about the STL deck, and question will be discussed further. Okay guys, if you like the video, then you can just go and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Okay, so I think we can discuss this also. So if you have deck, then you can directly initialize using like this dict, and you can use 1 2 3 4 for initialize. Okay guys, thank you for watching and subscribe if you liked the video. Stay tuned.